Well, here we are, Nash Lakes Royston. A lake I've been to quite a lot in the past, but not for the species we're after today. Myself and Alan have got 24 hours where we're going to go try and catch a very big pike. The aim's a 20 pounder, my PB's 18 pound. Let's try and beat that. Alan's already been there for the day. I wonder what he's caught already. I'm going to go into the gates now, check it out and see if he's had anything, and if not, I'm going to get the rods out quickly, have a bit of food and start this little adventure. Let's go.
Yo, Henry, we're fishing together.
I know, it's exciting.
Is it, or are you worried?
No, have you had anything yet?
No, not yet. Mate.
Nothing?
Not yet.
Why would I be worried?
I don't know, just in case we end up in Belgium or Switzerland.
I'll go Belgium.
I know you will. Unlike carp fishing, where we think we're super cool in that, where we maybe have the reel down and the bite alarm a little bit up, it's important that your bank stick's quite long. So I've got a 26-inch storm pole there and just a normal 15-inch bite alarm on the front. You obviously don't need your bobbin like you'd normally have, or a swinger. And the crucial thing is the open bait alarm. They're going to pick that bait up and they just can't feel any resistance, otherwise they drop it. I like to load them right up. It's probably not necessary with the range I'm fishing at now, but yeah, let's pretend a pike's come. It just pops it out, and now it's into complete free running mode. That's muted, got my receiver up there, but yeah, the braid will pass over the roller. And they can't feel it, they don't know that they've been hooked. Depending on the size of the baits I'm using, it's always really important you're on your rods with pike fishing. You don't want to deep hook them. But yeah, with the bigger baits, I will leave it a little bit longer, see if they can turn it in their mouth and take it in a little bit further. But certainly when I'm fishing like smaller sprats or half a lamprey, I'm hitting them pretty quickly. Just pick the rod up, maybe hold the rod and the braid and just make sure it's definitely passing through. Yeah, there's definitely one there. Sometimes they'll drop it or they'll stop for a second, and you'll get a feeling for it. You know, the more you hook or the more bites you get, you start to get a feeling for it. And then yeah, at some point I'll close that bait alarm and set them trebles.
You got something big?
Jesus. I'm not here for jacks, Henry. You can catch all the jacks on lures tomorrow, mate.
That's massive. I'd have a photo with that if I caught that.
Because we're at Royston. We all know what's in the bottom of Royston. Many a tree, many a snag. I have got a little run clip on there, so when there's no resistance on it, that's travelling incredibly free. But at the moment, obviously, I pick the rod up and that becomes under tension, and that's now gripped on the line, which means in this instance here, I was fishing the other day, I actually slid this band here all the way down over the lug. I didn't need to lose the lead, but here, for example, I do want that lead to drop off. Bring it round down here, pop it into the gate, close the gate up. That's it, it's set.
Sweet. Alright, now just a 30 pound pike is all we need.
We'll take a 28, yeah?
Yeah.
That'll do, mate.
Looks like this first venue is going to be a blank. Alan came round, we had breakfast, he flicked his rods out round here, but nah, nothing, absolutely nothing, not a single bleep, so it's time for a move on to the next venue. Right, what's the plan?
We're going fishing, mate. Today is not a fishing day, it's a catching day.
Yes.
Today we're going catching. Henry's taking us to the Woolpack. Wanted to come here for as long as I can remember. I've known about this place for forever. Yeah, first time I've set foot on the holy soil of the Woolpack. Nah, serious. I watched all these videos, it's sick. Mega carp fishery. Number of different gravel pits. Gravel pits are always good for pike. Yeah, we're going to go and explore. Henry, you fished it once before, I think Dan and Loz have done a little bit over here. The pike don't see a great deal of pressure.
And that's what we want.
We like easy fishing.
That's what we want.
It's a lot later than we hoped. Henry and I were going to get here for about 7:30 this morning. It's about 11:30 now, I think.
Yeah. So stay for breakfast.
But to be fair, it's a bright sunny day. The pressure's really high. I don't think if we'd have got here any earlier or later, it's going to make a huge amount of difference. Yeah, a bit of fun, a few brews.
Let's do it.
A jack a piece would be sufficient.
But a 20 would be even nicer.
It would.
Okay, we're here. It's looking very difficult. Really high pressure, bright sunshine. Half the lake's frozen over, but we'll give it a go. I just had one chase in a lure, but didn't go for it. Al, I think, setting up on the dead baits in one position for a while. I'm going to stay around on the lures for a bit. see what happens. I think if we do get anything, it's going to be near the end of the evening. Lost me a bit. Near the end of the evening, when the light starts to fade. Because right now, with that sun, it does not look good for predator fishing. But you never know. You never know. There we go. First one. Really cool markings on him. Taken on the lure. Not a bad start, but it looks like something very difficult. We'll take that. Keep moving. Try and catch some more. A little update. Just had a really good little stint in a swim. Probably had about four pike out in the end. Nothing massive, but some really nice ones. Yeah, just some really cool markings on them. One of these really cool yellow spots. Yeah, nice fish. Nothing massive though. It's getting to that point of the day now where I'm going to decide as to whether I want to keep on going with the lures or join Alan on the dead baits and live baits. So I'm going to have a couple more casts here, then go around and find him, see how he's getting on. If he's done well, then I might swap over to dead baits. But if it's been slow for him, I might just keep going on the lures. That way as well, we've got all the methods covered, so when it gets to that prime bite time, hopefully one of us gets a big, and that's what it's all about today, catching a big pike. So we're going to keep going. Let's hope it happens. What's been going on there now? How many have you had?
I've had a pike, I've moved 3 times. I've also dabbled in some other sort of swims with a live bait rod. Quiet.
Ooh.
Amazing place though.
Little bit of excitement in Alan's swim there, but sadly didn't get anything. He did actually have a pike attack his landing net with all his live baits in, so I think he could catch a little jack, but getting to that golden hour now, I've decided to put the rods out on bite alarms, sitting behind me, and the swingers and everything, trying to get a big one. I think that's the best approach, try and catch something decent, so I'm going to long that out. I might chuck a lure around if I can, but I think that the best bet to catch a big one will be on these dead baits on the bite alarms. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We got a big one. We have got a big one. He's a nice one. That'll do. Mid-double at least. Oh, wicked. Yes. Just lost one. I don't know if it was the same one. I think it was a little bit bigger even, chasing the lure in. Hooked it, came off, chased it a few more times, moved swim, and yeah, we got a good one. Real good one. Well, taken all day and a lot of walking around with the lures. I finally gave up and thought if I want a big one, I'm gonna have to put the dead bait rods out. Thought I'd chuck the lure around a little bit more. And we got a big one.
Deserve that one, mate.
Yeah, we're about to weigh it, but we reckon mid-double. I think I lost a bigger one just before. It could have been the same one, but I think it was bigger. But we'll take that. It's the head when the head came up. But yeah, that's a good one. Yes!
Big ups.
Get in there. Hello, and we're back at the Woolpack for a bit more pike fishing. Didn't quite get the 20 pounder when I was without, and I've been kindly let another trip on here. Do the same as I ended last session with, where I start with 3 dead bait rods out and also work a couple of swims with the lures. Then as we get into the evening, I'll just switch over to the dead baits. I'm convinced there's a big one in there. There's got to be a real big one in these pits. So hopefully ends up on the other end of my line at some point. That didn't take long at all. First cast of the lure, just been smashed by, I don't want to say it, but it's not far off the 20 pound mark. Proper fat, I need to get it weighed and see, but if this is a 20 pounder, I've been waiting 13 years to catch. I get very excited when I sort it out. See the lure there. There we go. It's happened. 23. Taking up a pound and a half to the net. 21 and a half. Oh my god. I've waited so long for this moment. Get in. 21 and a half pounds. I'm so gassed. So gassed. Look at him. Oh my god. I've waited such a long time for this fish. Oh, it's finally happened. 20 pound pike, 20 pound plus pike, lure caught, exactly how I wanted to catch it. This is my winter made. So happy. Oh, look at him, I need to get him back. But, oh, get in there, yes!